Hi everyone. So I wasn't gonna vlog my experience at Anthrocon, but since I got like 400 subscribers, which that's amazing, even if not a lot of them are active right now, I thought it would be nice to basically give a little recap on my experience at Anthrocon. You know, it's kind of that's kind of what I could, the best view getters, I guess. View getters? Really? What am I talking about? Anyway, but I did take a lot of photos, so I thought, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should get this out on video anyway, just to be safe. So, yeah, here we go. My Anthrocon experience. I was gonna take the train to Anthrocon, but it got booked up, so I couldn't, so I had to drive. Now, I took the trip with my mother, who went to do other things while I was in Pittsburgh, but you get the idea. In any case, the drive was okay. It was a pretty decent drive. We had to, go through Indiana, which I have a personal vendetta against that state, and Ohio, again, not a very good state for a trans girl, but still, anyway. Yeah, we made it there, and and to the people, and side note, to the people who say Pittsburgh is like a very boring, very uninteresting city, what are they talking about? Aside from being the furry capital of America and possibly the world, Pittsburgh is a fascinating city, at least from a geography standpoint. And I'm not a geographer, but seriously, like, who puts a city in the middle of a mountain range like that? That is incredible. But I digress. After doing a bit of exploring, I went to sleep, obviously. Actually, I did meet a friend of mine who I will not name, and but still, I met another friend of mine who I've been meaning to meet for a while. Won't go into too many details about that, but she was amazing. And yeah, if you are watching this, unnamed friend of mine, you know who you are, and I think you're an amazing person. The next day I went to the pre-reg area, and after waiting for what felt like forever, the whole sponsors, super sponsors, that kind of thing, it was kind of like a, that was kind of tedious. But, you either get there early and you wait a long time, or you still wait a long time by waiting in line. So really, it's a lose-lose situation when it comes to pre-reg. But regardless, I got my badge. Yeah. Anyway, and so yeah, I have my badge, I have my things and ready to go. Yeah, anyway. After getting my badge, I obviously went to find my friends, and I found them. I found my friend Bubbles, who, if you see my TikToks, she is on TikTok, and she's a pretty cute little kangaroo. I met other friends as well, and yeah, that was a lot of fun as well. Anyway, I met some other friends I met online, and I browsed the dealer's den. That's pretty much the basic stuff. But you're probably wondering about the whole highlights of the experience. Well, that's the good thing. Well, I had plenty of those. I ended up going to Gale Frost Bain's Fursuiting 101 kennel. And while I didn't get to participate in it, I had a great time watching all the fursuiters torture Mrs. Frostbane with all her you know, with all their antics and shenanigans. God, I wish I could do that someday. That sounds so fun. But yeah, you know, I saw my friend Bubbles did do part of it. I'm not sure the specifics of that, you know, panel, but it does seem a lot of fun for me. I really need to remember if I go at some other time to stick around to that, because that seems like a riot, you know, but I can't exactly stick around in my fursuit for this long. Doing this video is actually kind of a big thing, you know? I went to a Fat Furries meetup, which, yeah, I'm into that, I won't lie. I hope this isn't too out there, but you know, it was basically, that was a really fun experience for me, because I got to meet a lot of people, again, online, that I didn't know in person, or they were the nicest people I'd ever met, or just some people who I just kind of knew. And hell, there was one person on Twitter that I found, but you get the idea. It was a really fun experience to just meet everyone and be united under a common interest, you know? But I think one of the highlights of my whole con-going experience was being in the parade. Yes, I was in the fursuit parade. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm amazed they let this ugly fursuit into the whole thing, and yeah, people, I mean, I spun around, I blew kisses at the audience. It was incredible. I probably had the best time I've ever had in my life. But, you know, it was finite, but it was a brilliant amount of time. And yeah, there's another fursuit parade at Anthrocon. I'm doing that again, most definitely. Yeah, anyway, my friend Bubbles was in it too. She was obviously exhausted. But yeah, the furry, but when I got out of the furry parade, I was like, what did I just do? What did I just get myself into? How many people just took pictures of me? You get the idea. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world. And that leads me to my other point about this wonderful fandom. Yeah. Now this may seem a little strange considering how I do a fairly positive YouTube channel. I mean, okay, there's some exceptions, but you get the idea. Anyway, yeah, I will admit I'm not a very hopeful person out of suit and off camera, because I mean, I find it's a long story, I won't go into it, but you know, it's just, yeah, I don't have a very good outlook on things when in bad situations. I, again, won't go into it, but you get the idea. I will say though, I am working on this, and part of what is helping me is the furry community, having positive experiences in this wonderful community. And I know how silly this is, okay? I know how silly this is. It's a really, I mean, dressing up in a costume like this, it's hot for starters, and not that hot, not gorgeous hot, but you get the idea. It's a very, very, very odd hobby, and I get that. But you know, I'll tell you this. I've seen furries, I've seen stories of people whose lives have been radically changed by this community. And I'm one of those people. I know it sounds like a cliche, but but it's true, you know? Like, when I was a kid, I was very young, very sad, because I didn't have many friends growing up through high school. When I graduated high school, I realized my first furry meetup was right around the time I graduated, and you know, it was beautiful and wonderful when I first went there, and little did I know that I'd be going to Anthrocon just like 5 or 6 years later. That honestly is incredible. Now, yes, I know, in fact, I think there's a lot of beauty in the furry fandom, having this people creating these perfected versions of themselves. And some would say that's kind of toxic, but whatever. I mean, Emily has helped me a lot throughout this. And I hope God, I'm getting so emotional. And I hope that Emily has changed me a lot. Now, I can't believe it. I'm getting emotional on camera. This is like a first for me. Emily has been a huge change in my life. She helped me realize I'm trans. She helped me realize a lot of things about myself. In fact, I don't know what I'd do without this fandom. And I don't know what I'd do without all the people in my life. I won't name names, but you know who you are, and you've helped me so much. I know this video probably won't get that much traction, and I understand that, but I want to put this out there into the universe. I want you to understand that this is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. And yeah, like, my final thing we'll say is this. It gets better, okay? It gets better. Just kids going through high school who are young furries, even if they're not furries, it gets better after high school. Don't end it before you've seen the world. That's all I have to say. Yeah. In any case, thank you for watching this. I know this has gotten so emotional. I've never been this emotional before. Probably the hormones, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching this. I'm Emily the Big Chipmunk, and go and spread that positivity. Bye.